everybody, it's Creepy Kitty, and welcome to Shutter Story, the demo. It's, as far as I know, it's like you play as a person who's editing people's family photos, and then you're finding like paranormal shit in them. So, we'll see. We'll see about that. It'd be so cool to get into photography. Actually, I don't know if you're the photographer or if you're just editing the photos. You might just be editing the photos in this game. Alright, I'm here. Oh, hey! Thank God you're here, I've been waiting. Hi, welcome! Is that your son? Come in, come in! Why are you making your friend wait outside? Come, we've been waiting for you. Oh my gosh, okay, just let me in. Stop making a big deal about it. Hey there, son, good to see you. Hey, come take a seat, I want to talk to you. What the? That looks like someone just got, like, evaporated by, like, lasers or something. I know that's not what happened with lasers, but whatever. Look, there's a baby! There's a baby! I like this lighting. Like, this texture. It's kind of cool. Ooh. Stocks are going down, I assume. Alright, what's over here? Oh, she's just staring at the dinner. Alright. Alright, time to talk, I guess. I just wanted to check. Did you get it? Yep. Will it work? The reviews looked good. Relax, I know this photography stuff. I know how it works. Food's ready, everyone. Oh god. Oh no. Ugh, great timing. It's the fuse again, I'll get it. Sorry about that, I don't know what's wrong with this house lately. Everything just keeps breaking down all the time. It really drives me up the wall. The spot of mold, for instance. A few nights ago, it just appeared out of nowhere. I've got some bleach, so that's my Sunday sorted, I guess. Come on, I'm sure he doesn't want to hear about our household issues. You mind turning the TV off for a bit? It's important, the market might finally recover this year. What's her name? She's Lily. She's 5 months old now. Tell you what, kid, never have children. It's a lot of responsibility. Don't say that. Ignore him, he's just sleep deprived. See what I mean? It's your family. It's worth every bit of energy you put into it. I know, sis, I know. Eli was telling me earlier that you're into photography? And photo editing, photo manipulation, that kind of stuff. I want to take a photograph that is remembered years from now. Capture something that no one ever has before. Ambitious, I respect that. Your friend here is taking up the tuba. He's a little off key, but at least it'd be easy to find him if he ever got lost. Shush, I'm so proud of him. I've always wanted to learn music, but never had the time. Shall we head in? Ah yes, you two have plans to try out a new game, don't you? A game? No, actually, it's a software that a soft game. Yes, a software game. Come on, let's go. Alright, so whatever I'm doing, he does not want people to know. Come on, it's in my bedroom. Alright. Well, good luck with your mold problem. That looks suspiciously human-like. I'm gonna check out your kitchen. Chicken pop. That sounds like a delicious cereal. Alright, tell me, what's going on? It started a few weeks ago. Well, now that I think about it, small things have been happening for the past year. It's always objects that seem to arrange themselves. My room seems to basically clean itself. At first I thought it was my mom, but it happens even when no one else is home. You're making me wish I was being haunted instead. It's not funny. At night I can hear sounds, as if the walls are alive and talking to each other, planning something. And what my mom said, things keep breaking down constantly. Mold appears and then disappears a few days later. One day I saw like a dozen worms swimming in the toilet water. When I came back with Dad, they were gone. And then the photos. I was flipping through our album yesterday and swear I saw something. But when I went back to it, it was gone. I couldn't find it again. My parents think I'm imagining things. Too many horror movies, they said. You told them? I tried. They won't listen, so now you're my only hope. If we show them proof something in the photos, then maybe... Yeah, if we do find something, that would be pretty conclusive. You don't believe me, do you? I sure as hell want to. This will be huge for me if we find something. Come on, let's see what we've got here. Alright. Oh my goodness, it doesn't want us to look at the photos. That was an earthquake. Bigger this time. Everything is fine, kids. Carry on. It's not. Alright, let's take a look at these photos. Nice hat. These are all the photos we have. I transferred them to the PC like you asked. I added in the captions my mom had written for them in the albums. Hopefully that helps. Great, let's see what we can find here, shall we? Hey there, welcome to Spectral Aware. Next. Play with the different settings and see if anything shows up. Spooky. This handy guide can help you identify what kind of haunting you're looking at. If you see something, mark it as haunted and select an anomaly type from the checklist. Otherwise, if you don't see anything, mark it as safe. Remember, hauntings are rare. Most photos don't contain a haunting. Not sure what kind of anomaly it is? Check the guide. But remember, once you've made a choice, you can't go back until the analysis is complete. So please make sure you got it right before hitting submit. Happy haunting! Alright. So, I guess I just play with the settings? I think I've skipped a thing on accident, but... That's actually cool that it's a real, like... You can really edit the photo. What if I turn both of these down? Nothing. Ooh. Negative is creepy. Do I just like click on something that's creepy? He's creepy. He's the haunting. Alright. Introduction. Oh man, there's so much reading. Okay. Buckle up, kids. Here we go. Thank you for installing Spectral Aware 2.1. This guide will help you get started with analyzing and identifying paranormal phenomena hidden in photographic and video media. Included within is an index of the most commonly reported photographic anomalies, apparitions, simulacra, strange lights, and more, along with the recommended techniques for exposing each one by using Spectral Aware 2.1. Not all manifestations are visible immediately. You'll need to tweak filters and exposure settings to make them visible. Spectral Aware 2.1 is designed to help in this process. This guide is your Bible for identification. Remember, you must categorize each anomaly correctly for accurate diagnosis and next steps for an exorcism if needed. Additional filters and pages are still downloading, but you can begin using the software immediately. Refer to the index page to begin. Happy haunting! Alright. Apparitions are the most recognizable indicators of paranormal presence. Commonly referred to as ghostly figures, these human-like forms only manifest or may manifest in a variety of ways, and not all are obvious at first glance. Common indicators of an apparition activity include figures in silhouettes, unidentified individuals or doppelgangers. So this? Oh, like this guy. There's like a guy in the background like holding the baby too. So he's like a silhouette. Wait, what was the first one? I don't know what that is in that picture that's circled. Ghostly figures appear in many forms, often taking the shape of a translucent human silhouette. They may resemble known individuals, but most reports describe them as strangers, likely tied to the history of the location where the image was captured. It's possible to mistake a living person for a ghost due to long exposures in cameras. Humans leave duplicates of themselves in case of movement, but true ghost apparitions are singular. This photo was taken a month after the subject's Oh, I'm sorry. I almost called her a pister and that made me laugh. Sorry, I don't know why that made me laugh so much. After the subject's sister passed away, behind her a faint, translucent form resembling her sister can be seen. Okay. Increasing contrast and exposure and using a negative filter helps surface the barely visible apparition of a man standing at the top of the stairs. What? I don't see him. I don't see him. There's a circle here. I see the door. I don't see a man. Whatever. Detection. Since they're semi-transparent, apparitions often blend into shadows or overexposed areas. Adjust exposure and contrast to make them visible, or invert the image to its negative. In videos, scrub carefully as they may fade in and out of view. Apparitions may also leave cold spots, so a thermal filter does a good job at catching their presence. Alright. Ordinarily, there'd be nothing unusual about that photobomber in the back, except you took this photo in your home and no one else was there. These might appear normal, but they couldn't have been present when the image was captured. They may even appear incompletely formed as disembodied limbs, heads, or other body parts. They may even resemble someone you know, posing as if they belong. Your brother who lives in another country, a friend long deceased, or someone already in the photo twice. Okay, Mrs. Chang's daughter took the photo of her only to notice her father clearly visible in the background after developing it. But Mr. Chang was away in London at the time. Did the anomaly take his form to appear safe and familiar in case it was seen? Huh. The father of the girl in the foreground took this photo on private property with no one else present at the time. Only after development was the faint figure behind the shed, wearing historic clothing of Victorian style, was noticed. Alright. Detection. Observe closely to catch these anomalies. Check the date and location of the footage. Does the subject belong? Check for extra hands or limbs hiding in plain sight. Doppelgangers appear fully formed, so filters or image adjustments are rarely needed to detect them. Okay. We don't have this entry. Impossible events. Not many things are as chilling as seeing a fully formed ghost in a photograph, but hauntings often manifest in more subtle ways. Sometimes it's something that simply defies logic. Anything that makes you go, wait, that doesn't make sense, goes under this category. Common indicators of impossible events include autonomous objects or world inconsistencies. Taking a closer look, one can see what looks like a car in the sky emerging from behind the hotel building in the backyard. That doesn't look like a car to me. That looks like a plane. Oh, maybe it is a car. Oh yeah, I think it is a car. Autonomous objects. These usually involve inanimate objects hinting at possible poltergeist activity. Floating objects are the most common, but anything that defies the laws of physics falls under this category. When reviewing videos, watch for objects that move or shift on their own without any visible cause. This tree was struck by lightning over a year ago, leaving just a stump behind. In this photo taken a few months after the incident, the missing part can be seen again, floating a few meters above where it once stood. Oh, like up here? That's weird. This would be easy to dismiss for a frisbee if the photographer and his son weren't the only ones on the beach at that time. Detection. It's easy to dismiss these as natural phenomena, like an object dropped or thrown by someone. Check whether there's a logical source and if the motion makes sense with the scene. This can mostly be deduced with the naked eye. World inconsistencies. These are glitches in reality and can manifest in a variety of ways. A clock with extra hands, snow in a desert, or rain indoors. These may immediately stick out as not belonging to a scene or natural objects but with unexpected scale or form. If you find yourself stuck trying to make sense of what you're seeing, it's likely a world inconsistency anomaly. Taken in a landlocked region, miles away from any coastline, this photo shows a wall of water in the background. Even if the ocean were nearby, the horizon is too high in the sky to be natural. At first glance, it looks like a quaint photograph with a deer in the background until you realize its proportions don't make sense as it towers over the shed like a creature from a dream. Detection. If you're unable to explain it logically, it's probably a world inconsistency anomaly. Mostly you can easily spot these without any filters or manipulation, but exposure settings can reveal them if they're hidden in shadows. Was that it? Okay. Alright. Oops. How do I get out of this? There we go. Okay. Is this a video? No, this is a photo. What about this guy? This guy back here. Is he scary? I don't think there's anything wrong with this photo. I think it's safe. That guy's eyes are creepy. Wait, is that his hand? Yeah, that's his hand. I think. I think I don't see anything. It's like the placement at the angle that his hand is at is kind of weird. Like the angle that his arm is at. But like I don't think there's anything else weird about it. I think it's okay. Hmm. Oh, I haven't been looking at the... Okay. I was just making sure. Because, like, I didn't read the descriptions before. Hmm. Oh, you can zoom in. Whoa. Whoa, I can zoom in a lot. What if there's, like, tiny anomalies like this right here? Like, bah! His shadow is, like, really harsh behind him. It looks wrong. It it doesn't look right. It looks like there's a figure behind him. Yeah, I don't think that shadow is right. Impossible events? No, uh, apparition? The silhouette guy? Okay. Now let's try this one. What is wrong with his feet? Oh, he's wearing like clogs or something. Baby Eli helping out in the kitchen. Is that something over here? I think that's just a reflection of him. I don't know. I don't see anything creepy in this one. I think it's okay. I think it's safe. What does that mean? What does that sound mean? I don't know what that means. Am I haunted now? September 12th, 2002. Me at home. Photo taken by Eli. Oh, that's haunted. That is for sure haunted. For absolute sure. You see that? Yeah, I do. I do. Haunted. Apparition. Oh! Ah! Marianne! What happened, Marianne? Just looking at photos looking for something creepy is also creepy, without even seeing anything. Alright. I guess we gotta go check on his mom. Oh my god, Grandma, what happened? What is wrong with me? Oh God. Relax, Tom, it's fine. She's fine, she just fell. Fine? She's not fine. Your mother is right, she just needs rest. Shouldn't we call a doctor? An ambulance, maybe? An ambulance? Come on now, don't get so worked up. It just zooms in on her grandma's, like, dead body. You always worry too much, everything's fine. I can't do anything right, oh God. Breathe, Tom. Long breaths, everything is okay, alright? I've told you all before, something is wrong here in this house. Oh, don't start with your ghost stories now. Will everyone just relax? Hey man, can you get a print of that last photo we saw? We should show it to them. Alright, I guess I gotta go get a print photo. Where's the printer? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Take photo. Mom, take a look at this photo. Do you see it now? Eh? My photo? What am I supposed to be looking at here? Don't you see it? We were alone that day. There's a face. Huh? I don't see anything. Why don't you get back to your games? We'll get Grandma to bed. Go on now. She doesn't believe us. It's not fine. Everything's not fine. She just won't admit it. I don't know why. We really need to find some photos with clear evidence now if we're going to convince them. I don't know why. I feel like things are about to get much worse very soon. We gotta bust the ghosts before they bust us, you know? Guide entry unlocked. Spectral forms. Okay. A haunting presence may appear on camera in the form of wispy, mist-like shapes or dark, unidentified shadows. These differ from apparitions in that they appear gaseous and lack texture or clear definition with soft, faded edges. Mist or shadow figures. Okay. Mists. Mists appear as cloudy, gaseous forms reminiscent of the classic image of a spirit. They may have faint human outline or appear completely formless. They lack features and are usually white or pale in color. Typically invisible to the naked eye, they tend to reveal themselves only in photos and videos. The movement is visibly intentional, making them distinct from natural mist or fog. Skeptics attribute their appearance to smoke or fog, but this can be dismissed if there is no logical source for the anomaly. Lowering exposure and increasing contrast can help separate mist from bright backgrounds. A negative can reveal them as darkened patches, and a thermal filter can detect the cold spots they leave behind. To rule out natural causes like fog, check whether the mist behaves logically. Does it have a clear source? Does it move around in a conscious manner? Shadowy figures in mists are mist darker counterparts. Like mists, they lack defining features such as faces, clothing, or color variation. They absorb light rather than reflect it, remaining dark even when directly under a light source. I'm pretty sure that's what we saw in the other picture, where like behind that kid where the shadow was all unnatural and like it looked like it was a person standing behind him. I think that was what we saw as a shadowy figure. They may appear semi-transparent and smoky or completely solid and black, sometimes shaped like a human figure and other times formless. This unnatural interaction with light is what separates them from ordinary shadows, as those cast by the photographer or someone outside the frame. Detection. While increasing exposure and contrast will not reveal any features, it can help separate these figures from the background. Like with mists, thermal and negative filters are particularly helpful here. Also carefully assess whether any visible shadow could be realistically belonging to a person off camera or if there's any logical source for a natural shadow. Okay. Alright, alright. Man, these people look scary. The only one that looks real is the baby. Everybody else looks like their face is like like AI generated, or not AI generated, but like 3D made, like 3D sculpted and like put on a picture. I don't know. That kid's smile is so creepy with the negative. I don't see anything weird other than the way they look when I edit the photo. Oops. Yeah, I think this one's okay. There's not a face over here, right? Yeah. Oh, what's that? Behind the mother. Oh, that's the shadow. So is this shadow over here. Okay, this one's safe. 1958. Mom sometime before she married. Oh, is that a mist in the background? I think that's a mist. Oh. Yep, that's definitely a mist. Haunted. That is a spectral, wait. Spectral form, right? Because the apparition had like faces, but that doesn't have a face, it's just a form. Okay. Grandpa Elias during the war. Well, this one's surely not going to be haunted. That looks like a mist, maybe. Let's see what the negative looks like. I don't know, that might just be like how the wall looks. That might not be a mist. I think this one's okay. This one's safe. Dad at his new job in the factory. Let's zoom in on this background, shall we? 'Cause I have a suspicion. I wonder if I'm just completely missing these, or if not all of them, or if not very many of them are haunted. I think they said at the beginning that hauntings were rare. I don't... Ooh, turn that down. Is that a mist in the background? Oops. Or maybe not a mist, a shadow? No, the shadow's coming from him. Yeah, oh wait, I wasn't looking at this corner up here. Maybe there's something creepy in the corner. No, I think this one's safe. Hey there, looks like you've uploaded your first video. Nice. When analyzing videos, it's important to get a hang of the media control buttons. Something spooky could be hiding in any frame. The anomaly categories are the same as those in the photo, so make sure to check the guide whenever you're stuck. And as always, happy haunting. Alright, I'm gonna try the video, and then I'll probably call it after that. Alright. Man, this is a long video. I don't think anything creepy happened. I don't see anything. I think that one's safe. Alright. Why is there piano music? I don't know why there's piano music to this one. What's going on here? Huh. I don't think I see anything. I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna end this here. You guys get the idea. This game is actually kind of cool. I like the concept a lot. And it's very creepy just because I keep expecting to see faces in the photos. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.